If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
Always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Not to
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD. If collecting is your love,
I want more.
every day.
That's not true. He likes me because I'm loud and a brat and he can make me shut up later. Oh, I wish I didn't say that out loud.
The hits just keep on coming.
Stream so that I have a good looking head. When you say website, I don't think action figures. Thomas! Thomas! You and I need to have a conversation. You and I need to have a conversation because on the back is numero uno. I love this book. I love it.
always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Before you get excited, that's a tail. The turtles had tails. Yeah, that's a tail. Thank you for pointing that it is a tail. That's a tail. The original turtles had tails. DCD Collects proudly presents signed, certified, and delivered. Each envelope has one 9.8 SIG Series comic book graded by CGC. These are hand-picked for you. 7 out of 10, my lord. It could take 6 months of being constipated before they die from the buildup. Not just any Iron Man. The Iron Man that saved us all.
In the box!
Not to
Doug! It's the Captain!
And I gotta say, that shield was pretty fun to paint too. It's chunky.
It is chunky.
Chunky with the oil paint.
Yeah.
Call on me and collect with DCD.
Holy biscuits, folks, do I have something crazy for you. First of all, what's up, Sapuros? I see you're first. T-Bone, The Deuce, Kate, Distracted. What's up, everybody? So listen. This is a direct quote. I am not responsible for what happens today. I am absolving myself from the violence that happens today. For once. Doug said, T-Bone, honestly, man, you could. I don't think anyone would claim that it's rigged, considering all 6 are stupid. Doug said, I was like, Doug, I want to throw a There Will Be Blood together. But like, and I sent a bunch of like photos to him. Hey, what about this? What about this? What about this? And the first thing I went big, by the way. And here was my stratagem. I will tell you right now, T-Bone. Here's how I got this to happen. So I'll take a little credit. Un poquito. I said, I want to put a There Will Be Blood together. So I was like, you know, Doug, I want to put them together. And then I started sending him photos of like original artworks by Stuart Seger and like his Viking sword that he has in the on display. And I said, how about one of these game worn Trout jerseys you own? And he was like, what is this going to be, like a $10,000 break? I was like, no, it's $75. He's like, all right. He goes, you're being ridiculous. But here's what I want you to do. He goes, with all seriousness, and here comes the quote. As a matter of fact, I want to read it verbatim, because I wrote it down right after he said it so that I could have it verbatim. He's like, listen, DC put together a There Will Be Blood that people will be peed if they missed it. Rhymes with list, but with a P. And I was like, okay, on a serious note, I was like, what up, Q? I was like, why don't you give me that Rudy Rudiger jersey? Signed and inscribed, never quit. BGS certified. Instead of the Trout game used. And he's like, all right, if I can keep my Trout game used, you can have the Rudy Rudiger jersey. I was like, all right. Instead of that, Stuart Seger. Hello, lady. How about we do an original 1985 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo cell? With a printed background. The background is printed. I just need to say the background is printed. But it is the original Scooby-Doo, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. There's 3 left. We're already half sold out because, I mean, of course it's half sold out. I said, what about that Viking sword? He's like, no, I want to keep the Viking sword. I was like, all right. The Platinum Edition runs about $125. Listen, the Platinum Edition runs about $125. I'm going to repeat, the Platinum Edition, which this is, runs about $125. What up, Pat? So this is in there. This is in there. Tatiana's a big hit. I wanted to include Tatiana. This girl. I said, let's remind people that we have super breaks. So this is a $150 retail. This is one spot. That's a $150 retail. And last but not least, this one I did not ask him for. I told him it was going to be a 5 spot. Folks, it's a 6 spot. This one is my fault. I might hear about this one next week. This one may come back and get me. That is also a certified Barry Sanders auto on a 16 by 20. That's the one that could get me in trouble. I went from a 6 box to a 5 box. Or a 5 box to a 6 box. It's too late now. So here's the breakdown. Oh, man. Scuba. It's 1 per person. If it does not sell out shortly, I will allow people to buy another one. And my phone froze. Not sold out. Hold on. One spot just became available again. Q, I said you have to wait. It's 1 per person right now. Yeah, but the announcement had it on there. The announcement said 1 per. It's all good. All right, still 1 spot remaining. Pat, if you want to get in, 1 spot remains. Oh, it's you can get back in, Pat. You would be the 6th unique person. Now, here's the deal, folks. This is not a top of the hour break. I have to go through a few more things with you, and then we will jump into this one. I need to actually, while I'm thinking about it, check to see if the YouTube title is working correctly. So I'm going to do it for my private one. No, see, that's weird. I finally got it working right. Still showing sold out. Hold on a second, Pat. Quantity 1 and done. All right, now it should work. Yep. Now it should work. I just manually reset it. There we go. Now it should be properly on YouTube. Growing pains, kids. Sometimes it takes a while to get it right. We'll get there, though. I promise. All right. I did, Scoops. I did one of them. I was able to refund Uno. It is a partial refund. All right, sounds like Pat is working his way into it. Yeah, you have one spot, Scoops. That's how it's going to look. There it is. This. Oh, all right, now that it's sold out, he can't do anything about it. I have a few things to go over before we jump in. I now have what's called a captive audience. So we still have signed, sealed, delivered. I took a look at the previous video. I'm going to tell you. There are massive books. If you are a graded comic book person, there are still some massive books in there. 3 of them I saw and was like, oh, I forgot that was in there. So, yeah. I am putting together a signed, sealed, one of our $99 ones, that hopefully will be ready for next week. Now, the week after that, we are going to be at LA Comic-Con, so there will be no new products, that I will be opening up that week. Anything that is ordered in 2 weeks will be opened at LA Comic-Con, because we will have everything with us. Kate is going to be there. Kate got Jason Konopisos. He is the voice of Shockwave. Soundwave, I think, was John.
Yeah, it's John Bailey.
Okay. They are doing an exclusive print. He is doing a signing. Listen, the information is in there. Sometimes it's just a little addled. But LACC is going to be fun. We are going to have a lot of original art for sale. A lot of singles. We're going to be busting out some of Doug's art books. So some things that normally would be in a gallery break is actually just going to be straight up for sale. We will take some time. We will thumb through some pages if it's slow during LA Comic-Con so that everyone can have access to what is at the table. but some of the items have never been on our site and will be exclusive to the con. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to do what I can to get some shots of what he is selling. Jimmy is here, so as much as it is Friday and we're partying, I am Scotch free today. I am also Guinness free. We are slamming some Polar Seltzer. Yes, baby.
So I finally got the expedition. So I'm like where you can fly.
Yeah.
What's it supposed to be?
Oh, it's super hard.
So what's it supposed to be?
It's how you unlock some of the bigger gear. It is, you definitely need a crew.
Is there a way to do it alone?
When you're like higher level, like fully kitted out, yeah. Like I can run it solo, but it takes like 45 minutes for me to run it solo.
Is it the pit or the athletic?
You would probably be better off doing Atlantic City.
And then the pit was.
The pit is brutal.
And then what's it better, boardwalk, or a casino quarter, or athletic city center?
The casino quarter is gonna be better. They're both tough. Anyway, sorry. So we have Kate. Katie Gone Bad is still available. We have the DCD Collect Show, which is the Muppet Show. Now, the Muppet Show now has an additional giveaway, the Guy Gilchrist Kermit, so an additional giveaway is there. And then, of course, there is a helmet break. So if people were interested after this, it does include one of the TriStar helmets and 4 helmets from Schwartz Sports. Those Schwartz Sports boxes have been very good to us in the past. So while we have shied away from other ones, that one we actually like. So we have continued to do that one. That's right, Scoobs. It doesn't expire. I put a non-expiration on it. So with that said, is Dangle here? Did Dangle show up? Have we been dangled yet?
Daddy,
¿Qué pasó, papi?
cool question. How did you go into the Windspeed service entrance?
Yes, 3 times fast. Yeah, I unlocked it. You I don't think you're there yet.
At like what level?
It's a quest. Hey, bud, I can't help you with Fallout 76 right now, honey. I'm working. That is something for any other time than the 2 hours I am right here. Okay? No? Great. Are the sounds not working now? All right, hold on. Let me reset something. Oh, Pat, I play some Fallout 76. So does Jimmy.
Who?
I'm talking to Pat.
Hi.
All right, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. You just got dangled. You have a Nuka-Cola bottle tattooed on your calf? Hey, Pat, you and I could be friends. You and I could definitely be friends then. I have the original Jones Cola, thanks to Crystal and Juan. I have the original Jones Cola Nuka-Cola Quantum bottles. Not the fakes, the OGs, because she's in the industry. I am a massive Bethesda fan. Anything made by Bethesda, I fanboy over. I just straight up, I literally left PlayStation when Sony bought Bethesda because I'm that big of a Bethesda fanboy. legit completely dumped decades of PlayStation to go to Xbox. Oh, the TV show is unbelievable. That is the single most game accurate adaptation ever created in the history of television. Period. End of conversation. Oh, wait, time out. I misspoke there. I misspoke. What is that one with Pedro Pascal? What is Last of Us? That Last of Us is the single greatest adaptation of a game to screen because they did shot for shot scenes. Now the ending, since you get to choose your own ending in the game, is different. But the shot for shot remake is it's a shot for shot remake of scenes of the game. The best non-shot for shot game made series is definitely Fallout. The Easter eggs, the visuals, the accurate equipment. That it is, I was expecting it to be a dumpster fire. I was expecting Fallout to be an insult. I watched the first episode with my phone in my hand, waiting to mean tweet. And within 25 minutes, I had to put it down. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Katie! Katie Bear is raiding with a voracious crew of 135 people. Thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome. This is DCD Collects. I am DC, and we're actually about to have a really crazy time. What up, Big 88088? How are you doing? Everybody, we want to show love. Shoot those hearts in the chat. Let the Raiders know they are welcome. We love them. And it's less of a raid and more of a, hey, party's over here now. That's us. Kate, how was your stream? Did you paint any Transformers? For those who don't know me, got a good base coat on Starscream. Just some robots with nipples. Hey, but it happens. It's like the Batsuit. It's like, whose was it? Was it,
The hits just keep on coming.
They do. George Clooney. George Clooney got the nipples on Batman. It was the George Clooney suit, right? If I'm not mistaken, that was the one. So hey, it happens. It happens. It was. Okay, good. There we go. See, listen, my brain might be addled, but it's not that addled. Folks, I'm DC. This is DCD Collects. We work directly with artists to produce really fun projects that they have a hand in. We do small batch, fun little blind boxes. We also have comic books, graded comic books, signed comic books, and something you're about to see, which is called There Will Be Blood. Now, some of you already know, and I apologize. I'm going to have to go over the rules because there's a lot of people that don't know. Did Dangle ever show up? Dangle is one of the participants. We kind of need our Dangle. I'm going to text him. He's one of the few that has my phone number. All right. So we do this thing called There Will Be Blood. It is a lot of fun to participate in and also a lot of fun to watch, if I do say so myself. And I do. Have you ever played a white elephant style game for any of your holiday parties? I know I haven't. I know when the... Oh, you just got dangled. You did get dangled. When you get the right group of friends and family members to do a white elephant. What up, Dangle? How you doing? It can be a raucous time. Well, I tried to figure out a way that we could replicate that here with this family, which is all of you that are viewing. And what we do is we take 5 or 6 items that we acquire over the course of going to Durbit. Hugs, Durbit. Big hugs. Love you. We collect as we go to all of the cons that we go to, like LA Comic Con in 2 weeks. We'll be there with Kate. And we gather items and then we put a ridiculously low price and we watch people battle it out to try to get their items. Now, I will show you what we have after I explain the rules. Durbit will be at LACC. Hugs. That's all I'm saying. Hugs are happening. So, the rules are, and I have them written down, just so everybody knows. First and foremost, let me push this button. Booyakasha. Each spot guarantees the buyer at least one item. There are no losers here. Everybody gets something. This is not like other things that you've seen elsewhere where somebody walks away with nada. That's not how we roll here. Each box will be opened live on our Twitch channel right here. Once all boxes are opened, we will random all of the buyers that came in via random.org 7 times. That is going to be the order of selection. If you've ever played White Elephant, you know the order is important. Each item can only be stolen twice. After it has been stolen the second time, it is locked. And I will go into a little bit how we do that in a moment. Now, the first buyer can select a box, and then the second buyer must choose a new box or the one they selected up to a maximum of 2 steals. If your box is stolen, you are instantly up next. There's no take backsies. You cannot steal from somebody that has stolen from you the same item. And if any of the blind boxes feature more than the guaranteed number of items, the additional items will follow a snake draft pattern at the end. Now, this one does not have any extra items. This one will be exact. Normally, there is a limit of 2 spots per person, but this one, we made a special announcement. It is 1 per person because this one is kind of ridiculous. And of course, if you buy more than 1 spot, no stealing from yourself. Hey, DC, that's a lot of words, but what are we really talking about here? Oh, thank you, random person who asked that question to me and not me saying it out loud in my head. Here's what we have. For the sports fanatics, we have an autographed mini mystery helmet, Platinum Edition from TriStar Hidden Treasures. These run about $125 a piece if you get them new. Also for the sports fans, hey, listen, it's just arguably the greatest running back of all time. It's a 16 by 20 certified Barry Sanders signed poster. Yeah, I know. That's kind of ridiculous, right? Yeah, I know. It is. But, hey, listen. The boss said put one together that people would be angry they missed. It's sold out. I'm sorry if you missed it. This is nearly the entire Tour number 4 comic book's original color key pages by the legendary artist and comic book Hall of Fame entrant, Tatiana Wood. If you win, you get to choose whichever page you want. Original art, right? Watercolor. But don't worry, I got a little bit more original art, and this one might be a little bit more famous. Do we have any Scooby-Doo fans in the house? I loved Scooby-Doo. Especially, I'm old. I'm 45. I like that OG, where you still see the old school, like, hairs and fuzzies on the transparencies, because back then it was the Wild West of animation. What I was able to snag a long time ago and just recently found again. Yeah, it's an original Cell from 1985. The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. This is the original animation cell. It is a printed background. Those who know about animation cells, the original backgrounds are hundreds to thousands of dollars. So this is a printed background, but this is the original cell. You can see there a little bit of the outline. Original cell of Shaggy from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, not a lot of those floating around, peeps. Not a lot of those floating around. With that said, I have a couple more in the back. One of them is Scooby-Doo holding a box of Scooby snacks. That one is likely not going to end up in one of these breaks. That is a very expensive cell. But we have more. And last but not least, for the collectors and the historians, a $150 value, Pieces of the Past by Super Break. You get both a 1700s edition and an Inventors edition. My, oh my. Oh, heck yes. With that said, folks, let's get started. And one more thing. One more thing. Well, yeah, you got to be really old to get that reference. All right, let me get everybody that is in the break into random.org. Is Mix It Up connected?
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the box?
Give me
I'm going to say it is. I know which one you chose. That one's apparently not working, Kate. All right. Boop. Lord Brownie, Dangle, Q, Scuba, BK, and Pat. Oh, that's right, Dangle. I'm sorry. I forgot the other thing. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Listen. I'm just excited that all of you are here. Oh, and a signed and inscribed Rudy Rudiger Never Quit jersey.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
Yep, they do. And that is BGS certified. I put it over there so it doesn't get messed up. All right. We are going to random these names 7 times, and we are going to see who goes first. Now, the question you have been asking me, and repeatedly in the chat, I will finally answer it. Why do you call it There Will Be Blood, DC? Well, I call it There Will Be Blood because the way we organize everything to make sure we know what items are available and which ones are not, is by color coding. Green means it is the first time it's selected. The first time it's selected, it is green. The first steal, we're going to go ahead and make that yellow so you know it's been stolen once. And the last time it is stolen, the second time, it's locked in with the color red. There will be blood. Oh yes, there will be blood. To get us kicked off, Q, you are either the lucky one or the unlucky one. Tell me, Q, what are you gonna do? Oh, I need a drink after that one. Papi chulo, cállate, por favor. Gracias. Let there be blood. Dangle's ready. Dangle's ready. BK sitting in that last spot. We've seen that be good luck. We've seen that be doo-doo. There are 6. Hey, thanks, Hellbolt. I love you, man. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Q, where did you go? He's like, man, I need to strategery this. He doesn't want to act too rashly. All right. There we go. Scooby! You mean Shaggy? We'll take it. I get it. I know what you're saying. All right, speaking of Scoobs, Scoobs! Where you at, Scoobs? What you getting, homie? Papi, cállate. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I know. I knew where you were going. I mean, you could reach out to Scoobs. Maybe he will come home with you. Scoobs, I think Q wants to take you home. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's potty trained. I know his dog is. Scuba! What? Rudy, 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 Rudy. All right, Scoobs. Me lord. Hello, me lord. Hello. What tickles thine fancy? What is it that you would like to lose first? Typically around pick 3 or 4 is when things start to get spicy. Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy? Shaggy! Mr. Lover Lover. Oh. Q, back to you. Show me what you're gonna do. It wasn't me. Kate, I think it's the first time that that's actually true. Helmet, Lord Helmet to you. All right, Pat. Pat, you've been patiently waiting. There's a lot of things on the table here, man. What are you looking at? Shout out to my other union friends. Shout out to Pat, Don, Carlos, and anyone else that has their card. I think I'm going to steal Rudy. Scoobs. Scoobs, you got robbed. You got robbed. What are you going to do? Scooby-Doo. Oh, baby. There will be blood. Oh, yes, there will be blood. And speaking of blood... Doug, don't look. Just log off because you're going to stab me Tuesday. My lord, it is up to you, my lord. Lord is like, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Well, now, we are just hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging. Pat, back to you. He's like, oh, I thought I was going to get that one. Dangle was licking his chops on that one. All right, Pat, well, it makes everything easy. He's like, yeah, you owe me one. A little for future considerations trade right there. The items that are left are the Tatiana Page, the Super Break Bundle, Barry Sanders, and the helmet. Barry! Like, I'm just going to take a Barry. Who doesn't want Barry Sanders? Dangle-lang, dangle-lang. How's it hang, dangle-lang? Oh, this is bloody. This is a bloody. The mini helmet. Q. Q cannot keep anything. Q, what you gonna do? Barry. Pat. High five. Oh, Dangle. Dangle ripped away again. Dangle. Dangle's like, yeah, that's going to be Barry Sanders, thank you. All right, Q. Super Break Bundle. And BK, you get to have it your way. You either get the Super Break Bundle or the Tatiana Page. Tatiana, game over, folks. This is a blood sandwich. Take a look at that. GG, Dubs. GG. Now, there's a few things that we're going to have to take a look at because some of these were blind items. As a matter of fact, 2.5 were. We do know that Shaggy is going to go with Scoobs. We do know that Barry goes to Dangle. Rudy. Milord. Never stop, never stopping. Never stop, never stopping. All right, BK. You have a decision to make. I'm going to do them sideways. I know you won't be able to read them, but I don't think you're too eager to read it as opposed to the actual art. This is page 25. This is page 24. This is page 26. This is page 30. This is number 9. This is 29. Got a cheeky monkey. Chi-chi. And this is Ocho. What are you thinking, man? Number 9. That is a good one. I like number 9 too. So I was the one that found this deal. So I claimed a page for myself as my finder's fee, and it was between this page. Oh look, she's a hot redhead. Or the page I took, which had the Sabretooth on it. All right, let me get that bagged and boarded for you. Then we get into the spicier stuff.
This is Josh Allen. You're lucky with Josh Allen.
Pick it up at LACC. Okay, sounds good. I'll bring your t-shirt too.
Started it up and he tackled right before the mark.
All right, congratulations, Blind Cat. That is your original Tatiana Wood. Tour number 4 page.
Don't see like it's going to run.
Pat.
Going to be running it down.
We sent one to his wife. We did not send one to him. Yeah, we probably should have thought about that. All right, Q. We're going to do yours last because Pat is at work. He's working. So, Pat, you got a TriStar helmet. Hey, Pat. Question. Do you want me to open it or do you want me to... he's like, open it. DC, open it. Open it. Aight, man. Aight, man. I got you, homie. Let's do it. Man, I hope it's a Josh Allen for you. All right, bon chance. Let's send some positive energy. Let's send some. Let's send the positive vibes into this box. Let's make this a banger. We want Pat. We want a happy Pat. Oh well, listen. It's not Josh Allen. But it is somebody from the NFC East. Is this one on here? Because this is a nice one. No, it's not. Okay. This signer is a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro. He was the AFC East. What did I say? West? I meant AFC East. I'm out of it. 2016 PFWA All-Rookie Team. I said NFC. Listen, I'm a Bills fan. I just got caught up in the stuff. He is the 2016 NFL punt return yards leader. We hated him on the Chiefs, and we will continue to hate him on the Dolphins. That's Tyreek Hill. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's Tyreek. Hey, good news. This one will sell pretty quick. P. Sherman Way, 42. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Yeah, it is Cheetahs. I mean, listen, that's a great autograph if you're not a Bills fan. That is a spectacular autograph if you are not a Bills fan. So an easy flip for you, homie. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird, Durbit? I don't know. May hit it with a 9-iron. Hey, if you do, send the video. I will post it. I promise. Bet I will post it if you hit that with the 9-iron. All right, Q. You've been waiting long enough. Oh, maybe because it's an address. Maybe it was because it was an address. And technically, it would try to block an address, I have to assume. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know if that's the answer. I mean, that's just the first thing that pops up in my head. All right. Q. Let's get you some stuff. I'm assuming you want me to rip it, rip it, rip it. Rip it. All right, here we go. You know, that Tyreek was a really good auto, so I'm going to use the same knife I opened the Tyreek for. Because, I mean, that's, again, if you're not a Bills fan, that's actually an awesome helmet to be getting. 2025 Pieces of the Past Inventors.
What was that play? Okay,
Also, for those who do not know, I know, Pat. Oh, me too. Listen, buddy, I'm aware. You are talking to somebody whose son's name is literally James Kelly. Man, I forgot what I was going to say because I was so excited. Oh, if you go to DCDcollects.com, you will see that all Super Break product is now on sale. If something in here piques your interest, well, it's your lucky day. I just dropped everything 10%. What? Yeah, Doug doesn't know that yet. Hey, Doug, by the way, I dropped all of Super Break 10%. Orville. Okay, that is a nice little piece of stock right there. A little Edison stock. You got the Fleur, the badge in the corner. That's a nice piece. So I just heard. Surprise! That piece is not ugly. I'm not mad at that one. What is this? Carl Benz of Mercedes-Benz fame. Another piece of stock. A little bit of a line there. That's no bueno. ADHD. I need you to ferme la bouche.
Rude! That is rude of you!
You know what else is rude? What? When we had an agreement that you would be very quiet today. Ooh, there's Ben Franklin. Boy, that guy's got a lot of medals. Oh, there's part of somebody's signature. That... What? Franklin and Franklin. Interesting. Rosalind. That looks like a check. That straight up looks like a check. And that is somebody's authorized signature on something. Or at least the bottom part of it. I wish I knew what this was. What up, Don? How you doing? All right, last pack. Let's get the real handwriting in here. Marie, Joe, Oh, that guy.
Boy said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's true. You never know what you're gonna get, except you can bet your bottom dollar you're gonna get diabetes. Ooh, some old newsprint.
Don't wait. Is there a replay on that? It's not that different.
Stage line. You know that's old when it's talking about stage lines, aka stagecoaches.
That is not out of bounds. No, he barely stepped on his foot. He was there and he touched the pylon.
Yep, that's what I want. Don, he got Tyreek Hill of all people. But I mean, at least it wasn't a Patriot. These are the most securely packaged top loaders I've ever seen.
I didn't do anything. What am I doing? Go. Hush up.
All right, now we are jumping into 1700s edition. 1700s has been pretty fruitful for us. This was the one that I assumed would sell out the fastest.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, starting off with some ovalosity. That's Catherine the Great. I heard she liked riding horses. And we're kicking it off with Ink by Eli Whitney. Hey, Doug, what did Eli Whitney do? The Cotton Gin, that's correct. You get a gold star.
You've got that. That's what you want. Holding tight. It's there. You let it go. No.
Didn't he invent the pink? Whitney? Well, the pink burned down a couple years ago, unfortunately. So if he did, I wouldn't know. But I've spent a lot of time in the pink. One of my favorite places to get a Pabst Blue Ridge ribbon and a steak sandwich. King Louis the 14th, showing some leg. Queen Anne of Great Britain. Oh, Q. Would you take a look at good old Horatio Nelson? Admiral Nelson. Now, he was a full admiral, so I guess you could call him the full Nelson. Thanks, folks. I'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Boo! Boo that man! Boo! I don't care. I thought it was funny. Yeah, listen, folks, 1700s.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
That is right. Thank you, Q. like, I consider that payback for the link I almost tricked you in. It was a good, Sporos, that was a good shot, man. You almost got me, too. It was solid. There's a pirate. Hey, it's Jorge Washington. And it's numbered, but what's behind Jorge?
Get me to have a drink, laddie.
24 out of 50.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
A little bottle of water.
Thanks, Scoobs. I needed that. 24 out of 50. What does that say? Restrain the dispositions. Hereby the fame become rights and powers verified the said act, and by the nders made in pursuance the greatly affected, if some eon should not be made to, therefore praying that alfs might be added, were ites and powers might be after reading the... Oh yeah, totally. That's a legal document. All right, last pack. Let's get another big old piece of ink in here, or a redemption card for something nasty. I want Q to get a nice redemption card. That would be cool. That would make my day. If they want to make my day, they'd give Q a redemption. Crispus! It's a triple. It is Bushnell, Fitch, and Cristofori. Cristofori, excuse me. Sorry, Mr. Cristofori, I said your name wrong. Bartolomeo. Bushnell, I just think booze. Well, the hits led this box. But boy, oh boy, they were definitely in there. Dem's the goodies. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so great. Oh, look at that. That's great. Thank you. That's great. That's great. Working. All right. Whew. What's next? We have Kate Gone Bad. We have some 9.8 comic books signed. We've got newly discounted Super Breaks, which are on the site. And we've got some Muppets. We also, if y'all are feeling saucy, if you are hankering for another There Will Be Blood, and you want to do some more helmets, I do have a 5-spot helmet break. That is a little bit more than the one that we just did. Simply because these helmets are a higher value, considering they're all signed helmets as opposed to other things. So, if somebody wanted to get saucy, there's 5 spots there. I will tell you right now, that one has been up for a little while. So, I will tell you this. You can buy as many spots as you want. If one person's feeling super saucy and wants to buy the entire run, they can. That I am going to open up to anybody can buy any amount that they want because it's been sitting for a little while. Anything to facilitate that move. Don't get saucy with me, Bernays. That's right. I'm more of a hollandaise guy. But I do like the French dip. Oh, man, pretty much the same. Listen, hey, potato. Listen, I have been informed that I am soon to be the recipient of the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills rivalry jersey. That is more for my friend Pat to hear, because I'm bragging, Pat, I'm bragging. As my son's name literally is Jim Kelly. I was actually like, I might get the Jim Kelly rivalries jersey, because I have the 100-year platinum one, and I love Jim Kelly, and it's also my son. And mi madre was like, but you already own a Kelly, why don't you just get the Josh Allen one? And I'm like, I know, Josh Allen will forever be a Bill. He will retire a Bill, and just like Jim Kelly minus his time in Houston, he will only ever play for the Bills. I was like, but it's for Jimbo. And my mom's like, I'm just going to get you the Allen one. Happy dance. So yeah, that's happening. Scoobs, you should be excited for your motorcycle driving test. Oh no, Kate, you didn't have to clip that. That's fine. It's okay, Kate, you don't have to clip that. It's all right. I don't want people to confuse that with my Scotch dance. Oh, test drive. I read it backwards. I read it drive test, and I was thinking, well, I thought he already passed that, but I'm just going to congratulate him anyway, because, kindness is free. You want Joe Andreessen? Yeah, Buffalo Joe. I'm digging him. I really like that Charlo kid. I know he is just a practice squad player, but man, oh man, the moxie that kid has, and the fact that he is just a hard-nosed player. I hope to see Charlo someday on there. Reading, yeah, it is hard. Yeah. Scotch dance is turning. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was choreographed. You sent me a photo of the bike. Yep. Of the bike that you're test driving? Maybe not. I have a picture of you on a bike, though. I would show it, but the bulge makes it not family friendly, Scoobs. So you're gonna have to send me one that doesn't have a gigantic bulge in it, like a ungodly bulge. It'd be something you'd see in a movie. Updating, blah, blah, blah. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Yep, that's sold out. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. All right. Didn't need any of that. Any chance you can show that helmet again? I was working and more listening than watching. Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. It is the, I think they call it the Neon Speed helmet. Flash, the Flash Speed helmet. Flash Speed. Yep, Flash. I mean, listen, it's a great helmet. This is, I like it. And here's what I'm gonna give. Here's what I'm gonna give the Dolphins. The Dolphins have an unbelievably awesome rivalries jersey. I really like the Miami rivalries jersey. You gotta admit, they really knocked that out of the park. They did. The Bills did great. The Dolphins did good. I overall, I'm not a huge fan of the Seattle one, but I do like that they put the 12s in the number. I thought that was an awesome touch. Not a fan of the Arizona jersey. I understand the history of the San Francisco jersey. It's just not my style. The Patriots jersey's not bad. Listen, clip that because I'm going to say something nice about the Patriots. I think their rivalry jersey isn't bad. It's not in my top 3, but it's not bad. But yeah, the Bills one is my number one, and I'm not just saying that. A lot of people have come out and been like, no, the Bills really freaking killed it with theirs. And I think Miami is up there too. Miami is definitely my top 3. Yeah, as a whole, I mean, listen, Doug's going to get mad. I really don't think the Rams did enough with theirs. The Rams one is kind of like, and James, a Rams fan, Rams is high on my scale. I love going to Rams games. I got to meet a lot of the players on Monday, Kyron Williams, Blake Corum. I got to meet Higbee and the guy, awesome people. But I'm a Bills fan. My NFC team is Rams and Lions. The Rams is just okay. It is. And it's not bad. It's just I feel like with all of the history the Rams have and all of the different variations of the Rams horns that they have, I expected more out of the Rams than what I got. Meanwhile, I thought like some people overdid it. Like Arizona, the reason I don't like it is like they overdid the jersey. But the Rams were a little underwhelmed. What's up, Lulz? How you doing, man? I hope you're good. The rivalry helmet, yeah, I'll give him that. The helmet's dope. I'm just not I'm not the jersey. Okay, doke. Let me see a picture of Scoobs. Ooh, that's a sexy bike. I like the front end. It's striking. Can I show everyone? Yeah, okay. It's a dope little Honda right there. That's a dope little Honda.
That is actually awesome.
Right? Jimmy likes it. It's sleek. It's well styled. I love black on black. Dig it. All right, let me close this out. Close that out. All right. I am going to call last call tonight, folks. This was a very... Oh, do you want to go out for dinner, Jim?
Like what?
Wherever you want to go.
Raising Cane's?
That's you of all the places you want to go to Raising.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All the places in the world he wants to go to Raising Cane's. Crystal would approve. You remember when he let you pick the box? Of course. You always get to pick the box. Hold on, wait, where is it? There it is. There it is.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the box?
There you go. There you go. Kate, you got Raising Cane's in Vegas?
We happy? Vincent, We happy? Yeah, we happy.
No, Dangle, he is a Bills fan. He is a Bills fan. What up, Prue? Get a gallon of cane sauce for future There Will Be Blood. I have a refrigerator here, so it's possible. No, you know what's really funny, Sapporo's? Hey, Jimmy, what did we have for lunch yesterday? We had Raising Canes for lunch yesterday, too. Yeah, we literally had Raising Canes yesterday for lunch. That's why I'm shocked. I mean, we have, here in Santa Barbara, we have Finney's. We have a lot of places, and he's like Raising Canes, which isn't in Santa Barbara. Die-hard Bills fan. Good, man. Get a toy. Get lots of toys. Make sure you... Oh, wow, I almost said something that would have been clipped by Kate, and I would never have been able to live it down. Man, oh, man. You... Listen, when Kate is in charge of the clips, you cannot put the words toy and butt anywhere near each other, or else you will be forever in the Hall of Shame. True story. It's like, how rude of you to stop. That does not sound delicious. Clip, close enough. Thinking of getting it partially wrapped in dark midnight purple. So I had some friends that were in a car club in Florida called Civic Integrations. And it was an all Civic and Integra car club, except for my buddy had a Prelude, and they let him join because it was a VTEC engine, and that's more or less, forged pistons, and VTEC is what they were after. And I was acting at the time, and I had some disposable income, and I was designing an Integra that was going to be Midnight Hunter Green Sparkle, where during the day it would sparkle hunter green, and at night it would look jet black unless direct light was on it. We even shaved the handles off and had it only remote opened. And then I quit acting and just didn't finish the car. Adios, Doug. It's my cheat day. We're going downtown soon. But after some drinking, Raising Cane sounds amazing. So do soup dumplings.
Wait, Daddy, can we eat in the cafeteria and not at home?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can go anywhere you want to go. You just got to tell me where you want to go. What are you thinking? Dining at Raising, really, you want Raising Cane's? Okay, but all right, hey, I said whatever you want. If that's what you want, buddy, that's what you get, okay? You just had them on Tuesday. You're telling me that you could not have soup dumplings 2 or 3 times a week? I feel like I could. Because I would be like, all right, Tuesday is foie gras. Thursday is going to be chicken, and Saturday is going to be a medley. Never had Raising Cane's? The sauce and the bread is the best part of Raising Cane's, and their unsweet tea and lemonade. The chicken itself it's above average. It's not great. It's above average. But everything but the chicken is very good. It is pretty mid. The chicken itself is pretty mid. Everything else, though, the sauce is good. The garlic bread is perfect. The fries are... They're better than In-N-Out fries. In-N-Out fries suck. Listen, you want to talk about terrible French fries? In-N-Out, your French fries suck. And I don't care if you know. I have an In-N-Out across the street. I've been there once. I'm not going back. Oh, I lied. I ate there once. I've been there 3 times. I've literally gone to In-N-Out Burger, bringing my brother from New York there because he said he had to try it. I said, don't get your hopes up. And he ate it. He's like, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm like, I know. He's like, you're not ordering anything? I'm like, no, I'm not ordering anything. I'm literally going to sit here and watch you eat because I don't like In-N-Out Burger. And he's like, oh, I was like, don't worry. I'll take your photo so you can tell everybody you did it. But you'll only want to go there once on your... He was here for a month. He went to In-N-Out once. Hear me out. Raising Cane sauce on Popeye's chicken sandwich. Yeah, I'm in. Hear me out. Just take away the chicken from Raising Cane's and replace it with Zaxby's. In-N-Out is way overrated. I concur. In-N-Out used to be so good. They are just not my thing. To be honest, In-N-Out in Vegas is so good because we really don't have a lot of other burger options. Though we do have Habit now, which is, oh my God, Habit Burger is phenomenal. I love the Hawaiian. That is the one that I do. I do the Hawaiian chicken sandwich. Oh yeah. I really like Habit. We have one not far from my house too. Habit is worth going to. I don't have anything ill to say about Habit. Straight 5 stars. Habit Burger, 5 stars. All right, folks. Durbin and I found this amazing place called Parlor. It has the best burgers ever. Okay. Yeah, that's a good color. I like that, Scoobs. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm in. I'm in. All right, folks, let's see who we're rating now. I don't think they're on, bud. Oh, obviously it's Donkey Sean. Obviously it's Donk. Next week, it's going to be Sumo. I want to prep you for that. Next week, we will be rating Sumo every day, and I don't care. I don't care if my social media person said you got to stop doing that. We're doing it. I am going to make Sumo popular in America if it's the last thing I do. All right, folks, let me check the gate. The gate is clear. Listen, hey, we had a lot of fun today, didn't we? We had probably one of the nastiest, unrepeatable There Will Be Blood breaks that I have ever done. I'm sure I'll hear about it from Doug after the stream is over. Listen, I love each and every one of you, so do me a favor. Take care of yourselves and each other so that we can do this again next week. I can't do it without you. It's just me screaming at a camera, and that's not fun. We are going to see what Donk is up to. We love Donk. There's nothing more than I want other than Donk on my screen. So let's make it happen.
Inappropriate in my house. Oh my God, DCD! What is up, my friend? How are you tonight? Welcome in, Raiders. How are you tonight? Welcome to the dungeon.